until one day he said, that's it. I'm going over those walls. And he went out on a horse and he encountered a dying man, a sick man, a few other things that exposed him to the miseries and suffering of the world. So he was naturally traumatized, and he then made a vow to get to the end of this, to end the world's suffering. So
Let me stop you for a second, Tommy. Now,
yeah,
I noticed a change in your voice when you said that. What were you feeling when you just said that last sentence or two?
I was trying to think about how to put it, because the story is so, I mean, I was feeling
I hear it now.
yeah,
It seems to
it's
me,
amazing.
seems to me you're very affected by what you're talking about right now. Just this last couple of sentences about what this guy experienced
Yeah,
and his realizations, and that you relate to that very much about suffering and seeing that and wanting to change
100%.
that.
I had a wonderful childhood. I had a great childhood. I come from a great family. I didn't want for nothing.
It's amazing
Things
how you
came easy
fucked
to
it
me.
all up.
I got to a certain age and I saw how shit was really askew, and the world can be a pretty nasty monster of a place. And I was just like, I was blown away, and I felt that compassion that this religion talks about so much, to help others, and to and want to alleviate that suffering in myself and other people.
Yes.
And to
Let
get
me.
back to his story,
Okay.
he go ahead, go ahead.
Now I want to talk about that suffering of yourself. When you think about the suffering that you've had,
Yeah,
what do you feel?
I feel gratitude. I feel gratitude because it brings me to this place where I'm at.
Do you also remember some of that pain that you had?
I do.
You
Yeah,
can feel that
the
right
pain
now,
is immense. Yeah, I can
right?
feel the weight of it.
That's what I'm getting. I hear it in your voice,
Yeah,
it's wonderful to feel gratitude. Gratitude is probably the greatest state there is. But I hear the
yeah.
pain in your voice when you talk about it, and I would assert that pain that you've had, that you can remember when you talk about your learning about Buddhism and Buddha,
Yeah.
that is a hope for you to end your own pain, and that you want to also bring that into the world to others,
Hmm.
because you know how much it fucking hurts, man.
Oh, I mean, the weight of that pain and the sharp, piercing, just it's visceral. Like that type of pain is that's how I can explain it. It's just visceral. It's like, you know, uh,
Can, can
it's
you
like
can
being
you
it's you're alive when you're in pain.
absolutely. We don't know what happens afterwards, but we know that in this life,
Yes,
pain pain is you can feel it. You can feel it unambiguously.
that's
It,
why healing is so important.
do you mind me asking you a little bit more about that pain?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Can you feel it now? That pain that you had
Very, very, very faintly. I kind of
faintly.
remember more of what it was like than the actual feeling. It's more of a memory. Yeah.
And
I
what do you
couldn't access it, I don't think, unless
what
I had maybe images or
what
sounds, smells.
what do you feel about that pain now?
I fear it. I would like to get to a place where I don't fear it, but I fear it because it's gripping. It's icy. It's a violent thing. It's a
The
terrifying
pain
thing.
is you're describing the
Yeah.
pain or the fear.
Both the pain
Really?
and the fear, they dance together.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow.
They are
Do,
one and the same.
do you feel troubled by that pain or fear?
Not like I used to. Not
Much
anymore.
much less. Nothing like
Yeah,
nothing like you used to.
no, much less, just because of the way I've changed my life, and I've learned more, and I'm grateful for more, and people have entered my life that are like angels and that have
Now
carried me through
I've known you, I don't know, 12,
15 years.
15 years. I gotta tell you, bro. I recognize you immediately as Tommy Boston, but I also recognize that you have grown an immense amount. Immense.
Thank you.
You were a very troubled person.
Yeah.
It seemed like that is now, that is in your rearview mirror. You're still Tommy. I still recognize you, like I said, but
Yeah.
that you've grown so much, and keep up this growth, brother.
Thank you, man. It means so much.
Stay on this path, man, and we'll
Yeah.
walk the path. We'll walk the path together.
We are 100%. I know.
Group virtual hug,
I
man.
think I
Virtual hug. Come on, virtual hug.
virtual hug.